Welcome back to the channel, survivors. Today we're going to be diving back into ARK Survival Ascended, and I'm going to be bringing you guys the utmost news related to what is going on in the ARK Survival universe. Starting things off here, we have the Gigantoraptor Spotlight. Now, if you guys have not seen this before, they did actually, I think, drop the dossier for the Gigantoraptor in the past, but this is another one of those community-voted dinos that was supposed to actually launch with the Ragnarok. Instead, they did a little switcheroo on us, and they're actually launching the Gigantoraptor with the Center Map DLC that is technically set to launch by the end of February. Now, taking a deeper look into the dossier, we've got first up Wild. Here we've got, unless you're planning to raid its nest, you shouldn't let this creature's imposing size worry you. The Gigantoraptor may be fiercely protective of its brood, but it's much more of a caregiver than a fighter. Don't get me wrong, this theropod will use its sharp claws and surprising speed to defend its young. The Gigantoraptor has a soft heart, and it will even take in orphan babies of rival species. Now, under domesticated, it says, now for the bad news. To my knowledge, nobody has been able to figure out how to tame an adult Gigantoraptor. Its unique disposition seems resistant to behavior conditioning. However, survivors bolder than me were able to sneak into the nest to win the trust of their young, and they claim that the reward is well worth the risk. Once matured to adulthood, your tamed Gigantoraptor will happily look after any of your tribe's young creatures, nurturing them and teaching them how to fight. It can even use its call to help you find orphan baby animals out in the wild. If you bring those orphans home, then your Gigantoraptor will happily add them to its brood. Additionally, Gigantoraptors form an inseparable bond with its young, bring them into fight together, and they will defend each other and their tribe far more effectively than when apart. And just to give you a size comparison here of the Gigantoraptor versus a survivor and a trike, dude, this thing looks massive, and it's officially going to be dropping here with the center map by the end of February, if they hold true to their dates, obviously, that they provided. Man, this thing is way bigger than I actually expected it to be. And as I mentioned before, don't let the size fool you. Even though this thing is massive, it looks like it's going to be less of a fighter and more of a caregiver. It does offer some pretty unique skills here, so I'm very curious to, when it launches in the game, to do a full video diving deep into what exactly it does, how it performs, and why it could be beneficial to every survivor on the ARK. Now, next up, we have the official Love Evolved event, which is set to launch on Tuesday, February 13th, 2024, basically tomorrow from the time of watching this video. The event's going to run all the way until Tuesday, February 20th, 2024 on the official servers. Remember, if you're on a private server, you can actually run these events longer until your heart's content and just turn them off whenever you feel like it. Now, the event is going to feature all of the same stuff we're used to seeing from the previous Love Evolve event from ARK Survival Evolved. However, though, for the Ascended version, they did add a couple of new things that we could expect. The very first one brings us to event creatures, and they're going to be featuring a love bug. Now, again, we don't know anything else beyond that, but it is going to be a new creature. They've got two new event items. So one of them is the Valentine's Day fishing rod, and then the second one is love bug hearts. Again, we're not exactly sure what these cater to, but we'll have to wait and see when the event does officially drop. And then last but not least, we have three new event skins. The very first one is the Heart Spring hat. We've got the Cuddle Rex sweater, and then we have the Love Bed. Again, we don't really know too much beyond that. I want to say from the image preview that they did drop for us, I'm assuming that the sweaters that they are wearing are probably the new Cuddle Rex sweaters on both of the survivors here, which again is really, really cool. If you guys are interested in collecting all the skins for the different events, this is going to be one of the newest ones that are featuring this time around. As always, guys, I'll try to do an official guide for the Love Evolved event for everybody out there, so you guys can make sure that you're doing whatever is necessary to get all of these stuff before the event does go away. With that being said, though, guys, that's going to pretty much wrap up everything we know currently about all of the new stuff. We've got the Love Evolved event right around the corner starting tomorrow. I will be doing hopefully a full-on event guide, going over everything you need to know to make sure that everybody, at least on official servers, can get everything they're looking for out of the event. With that being said, as always, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here on the channel for everything ARK Survival Ascended related. Don't forget, I do have a Discord. You can always find that link down below in the description. But with that being said, as always, guys, I'll see ya on the next one.